Where the hell were we in this stupid game?
We're in the
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous.
Yeah, even for a spider, this is bullshit.
I've got a case of arachnophilia.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you. I guess.
You know what 8 legs means?
You know, I think I'd have a different response to this. You know what that would be?
What?
Femme fatale of all femme fatales.
She must have an incredible, like, OkCupid profile.
You know, I was just thinking
voting
it
it's
was
Black
time
Widow
I
for
found
her.
I hear,
out to be
she's a big hit on the web.
Another husband. It would
Oh,
be quite
Jesus
a
Christ.
horror.
Rim shot,
I
please.
mean, an honor to have me as a
I've seen her
bride.
mentioned in a few threads.
Just
I'm so sorry.
Just put an end to that right now.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Click the X, everyone. It's not getting any better.
Yeah, retsupurae's done.
My little nest.
So, we have to solve this terrible puzzle
It is a
and
lovely
hold the
web,
thing at the bottom.
But my
Is that
heart
what's
is
happening
elsewhere,
here?
I'm afraid.
So did she spin the tiny tree as well?
I mean, the law
I think she, like, made the books load
change your mind.
as part of it. I think she's like the insect version of Elvira is what's happening here.
But how does she
Elvira-
return the books when she's done with them? Or did she buy them?
Elvira can do magic, can't she? Whoop.
What?
Oh, man. That was even hotter. That was hotter than Boar. I'm just gonna say it. Whew.
Alexander has no idea what this word means.
Alexander has never known the touch of
The
a woman as
wind
we
blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Oh, really? Alexander can remember words of up to 4 letters.
But that's it, 4. That's the maximum. And here's an interesting looking swamp. Well, we'll just skip that, thank you.
Just in time for... Well, let me just step through the pizza gates to the next area.
Alright. I don't really like this room. It seems like a place a Redditor would hang out. Topical humor, anyone?
Hello.
Oh my God.
Wait, knights can't move like that.
Mate, only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will
That
be.
chessboard
And
is
then-
stacked.
Out.
Alexander says, I'd like to fork both of you, wink.
Oh.
And then rubs them.
Oh. Hang on. And now we'll talk to you. Oh, or not.
Pretty sure queens can't move like this either.
I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the princess.
I hate this conversation. It's so boring.
They're standing on the same square. Shouldn't they be fighting or something?
We're solving the puzzle right now, you know.
With what, love?
Yes. No, with cutscene love.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically,
Happy
you have to let-
Valentine's Day, everyone.
these two broads gibber about, chess or some nonsense, and then...
The lump of coal is in my
Right now, the horses are like, this is the most awkward shit I've ever seen.
Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly...
Could somebody get a rook in here to just knock one of them out? Knock Alexander out, frankly. I'm fine with that.
Comes in a straight line from the left.
It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That
Blah, blah, blah. Can I just point out that during this this video, I actually have laryngitis, according to my doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sacrificing for Let's Play.
Yeah, I have a chronic disease.
No. My thing is that it pains me to talk, but also watch this cutscene. But right now, you know, like you have a worse pain and you forget about the previous.
Oh yeah,
one?
so it's helping?
Yeah, actually, it's not too bad. I feel like I've got a little more vocal range now, just from the sheer fucking boredom numbing the sensations in my throat.
Congratulations.
I might have spoken a little soon when I said this was the douchebaggiest of the King's Quest series.
Oh yeah?
I think maybe it's the douchebaggiest of 98 to 99% of video games, but
But not in this particular series.
hold on, I think we're about to solve the puzzle.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
Okay.
By
I'm
shrugging.
partial
Look at
to
him.
both red and
Hey!
But I'm
I have
afraid
no
that I don't know how
idea.
to solve your problem. One of
He
you will just
combs
have
his
to be
hair over.
gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
Oh, see what he did there? He did some trickery with his wordplay and da-da-da.
quite ludicrous.
Classic chess move. I think.
And then he gets killed because these were battle chess pieces and he gets stabbed in the stomach.
Oh yes.
Fun fact, one of those queens is a post-op pawn.
Is that what they call it? Like P to Q? P to Q?
Huh?
The lump of
Transgender?
coal goes much better with my gown
Or
anyway.
transpiecer, I guess.
Did the Red Queen pee blood on the stairs? What is that?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
But chess piece is pea ribbon, so.
Red does not go with
Oh my god, it's like a 3-minute joke. We get it. It's like Wonderland. They're crazy. Move
Why am I
on.
hearing your voice at the same level I was earlier?
These knights are like, do you see what we have to deal with every day?
Queens, right?
All right.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Yeah,
Alexander
exactly.
scurries to the end of the stairs because the horse knights scare him.
Frankly, everything does. And we're gonna pick up a rotten tomato there.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Seriously, you look like an anchor man.
Alexander
What's going on
picks
there?
up Rotten Tomato and puts him away. One
I hate
never
you,
knows
Alexander.
when one will need a rotten tomato.
He
I
might need to
never did
aggregate
too.
movie scores from critics.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
And then here's comical reactions. Ahoy!
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Oh, God!
Woo boy! And we'll just wander over here.
Never mind screaming at the flowers with human faces. Iceberg grass, lettuce, what?
I feel like he shoved the iceberg lettuce down the front of his pants, and that's why he walks like that. Like,
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alexander wonders why when oysters snore they go.
And
Alexander feels
Thank
a
you.
strange pulling sensation.
I cannot wait for this beast to rip this asshole limb from limb,
Oh my
which
God!
I'm sure will happen. I wish we could combine wrong praise and have like Mortal Kombat mythologies come in and he gets frozen with the iceberg lettuce and then Sub-Zero punches his head off.
Walks into him until he falls off a cliff.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
You're no friend of mine.
Odd-looking
Oh.
you are!
What?
That was prophetic.
Did you have the gift
I'm
of foresight,
sorry,
Sloopy?
I didn't
Whoa.
realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is. Speech I am.
Still hanging.
Yoda, get it? It's kind of the gimmick.
Ah,
Strangely, that doesn't hurt my laryngitis at all.
that's kind
All
of.
right, maybe I
Would
should
you
just
be
talk like
interested
this
in
now.
this?
That's the treatment.
Yeah.
I like not. Take it away,
Doctor.
you.
Wow,
Um,
that's way more annoying in this game than when we do it.
Alexander doesn't want to alter the
Oh,
course.
so okay, where are you going is an incomplete sentence
Alexander
according to
holds
this
the
game.
sentence out to the creature.
So this creature's gonna fix it for
This
us.
sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Oh, maybe it's where to
Where
are you going? now?
Where are you going? No,
Away from you.
Where are you going to?
no, it's where you going at?
Go I with
I'm
you.
going to 300 meters away from Kasima because that's what the court ordered.
Let me just take you. What the?
Well, I ejaculated
Well,
like 3
that
times.
was certainly interesting. It looks like
Well,
Alexander
you know, it
now
kind
has
of wasn't.
That's
narrator.
interesting. Isn't the word I would choose? That deer is more interesting.
The deer's like, please God, don't let him notice me.
The deer pulls out his magic map.
Alexander throws that foreground
Hoping
rabbit
to
into the
cool
boiling
down
water.
The boiling pond. Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce.
Because why not? I would throw the rotten tomato in there just to hear it scream.
Disobeying the laws of thermodynamics.
Hot but bearable.
But hot but
Alexander
bearable? Come on,
decides
man
to
up,
drink the
Alexander.
steaming pond.
Giant wimp you are!
Alexander across the pond with the greatest of grace.
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Oh my God. Alexander prefers
Alexander
lukewarm
takes the
showers
old
as
hunter's
well.
lamp from the tree.
Buy iceberg lettuce, everyone.
With Joe Paterno. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it was the other guy, Joe
As
Paterno.
That's
Alexander
not-
continues down the
Not so
path,
topical humor,
he gets the
everyone?
strange
Anyone?
feeling
Too
that he's being
late?
watched.
It's me.
Come
What
on
the-
over here and see what I'm doing.
You don't want to see what's behind me.
Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's
I'm
just
bad
there
at
to
tricking people. So he has the same glowing gold eyes as someone else
Alexander
you've seen
picks
in
up
this
the
game.
brick.
Oh?
He does. Have you not been paying attention? Oh wait, look at that. The archer moves. Like, why don't they just give it to you then?
I'm Alexander of Daventry.
Yeah, that means nothing to me.
Do you have like a ring to show me? Because that's the only
Just
way I
come on
know.
over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that one again, says
No.
Alexander, suppressing a memory.
You're not gonna listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about
Are you
that.
still there? Because you're not really in my vision anymore. Well, I'm... Oh.
That's all.
What?
The gardener just disappeared.
I'm pretty sure that's how you teleport in, like, Troll 2.
The gardener disappeared, or Alexander assumes as much because his back was to him.
What a loser Alexander is.
I hate that guy.
Me too. Alright.
Alright. Part 7.
Do we dare?
I think we dared.
Can't believe I called that Ridley voice on that thing.
That's pretty impressive.
Because I did watch before, but I swear I totally forgot that.
You should keep that laryngitis thing. It's doing stuff for you.
You know, it is, honestly. I'm doing not too badly here. This is probably the funniest video I've ever done. Which, I mean, I know isn't saying much, but...
Close Let's Play, it's done.
Exactly.
Does
All
laughing
right.
hurt?
Yeah.
Well, then
Alright.
you have nothing to worry about then.
Oh, good, okay. Alrighty, part 7?
Yep.
Alright, loading it up! I'm not doing a thing, by the way, because I like the Ridley voice. I'm not making him talk backwards. It's just...
That's I understand.
Yeah, because that's ridiculous. Also, like, seriously, like, why did he have to, like, be all, ooh, hot, hot, hot? Like, you know? Like, why couldn't it be lava that goes down to boiling water or something?
Well,
I'm just... He's like a 7 out of 10 on the total
hot
jerk
scale. Oh.
Either way.
Well.
On the hot or not scale. Really not topical humor.
That's a 1 to 2 scale, isn't it?
He says you and Gasima are a 16% match. And she doesn't like Nancy boys. So, hey, that's that. Sorry, pal.
Happens.
Alright, you ready?
Ready. The lake just farted.
He just, like, walked normal immediately after that.
No one saw that, right? I'm assuming not.
Alexander pulls out his magic
Only I knew
lamp.
how to make animated GIFs.
Oh.
Alright. Well, I've done all I can do
Alexander feels
here.
a strange pulling sensation.
Time to go tell my friend the shopkeeper about this.
The deer turns away as Alexander experiences a strange pulling sensation.
Now that we got the complete sentence, can't we go back to that asshole bookworm guy that no one likes?
Oh, Wart?
This game is like the opposite of Cobra. Like, I hate all of the NPCs.
Even pawn shop guy?
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale
What?
and places it on the ground.
He shown here. Show intel. The mechanical nightingale is a piece of shit.
Sings a sweet, clear tune. The real nightingale in the tree.
I got it on Etsy for $2. This is awful.
Intently.
Where?
The
Oh, there it is.
nightingale
Oh my god, it got
flies to a
tricked?
lower branch.
Seriously, by
Looks at
this?
Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human
Alexander's
wasn't so bad.
nightingale is magically stupid.
And
I'll just show my ring to this bird to impress it.
oh, you're carrier
Alexander holds
pigeoning
out
it.
his insignia ring to the nightingale.
Hey, want this?
hoping she perhaps is the
What will you trade me?
Apollo spoke of.
He's just gonna give over his family ring to a
Took the ring to
bird?
Cosima.
I watched you talk to Annoying Oyster to get that back, and now you're just handing it over?
Cosima to his presence on the Isles.
I do a Twitter joke, but I'm too disgusted with
The
this.
nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring.
Okay, we'll pause time to tell you that.
She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
No, probably not. And the bird just shits on someone's face.
Casimo or this hastily put
What
together
have you got
thing
in your
here.
mouth, my pretty?
No, we don't have to animate her. Just have her mouth move a little
Sing,
over.
sing, where did you get
Hey,
this?
can I borrow something from the wax museum
Well,
and make a
I've
crappy
got it,
JPEG out of it and put it in my
But
game?
this is Alexander's
Oh my
ring.
god, this Alexander guy will
my
not leave me
soul.
alone.
He must be here.
Call the guards!
Sing.
That
The magic-
upsets the
Tell me what
cork
you
that's my
see.
hand.
Is he really
Wait, what the
here?
fuck is that?
On this very
Her whole
night?
hand looks like a chicken drumstick there.
If only I could
God.
leave this castle as easily
They call
as
me
you.
Casima Shrimp Hands!
They call me Casina Stamp
Take this
Hands.
ribbon, Sing
This is
Sing.
ridiculous.
If you know where he is, return it to him.
And tell him I'm not interested.
Please
Get him the
be
hell out of
careful,
here.
Alexander. It is so
I didn't understand a word you
so
said. I'm
young.
just gonna shit on your hand. If that's okay.
Wish you away.
Bites her eye out. Look how tiny that fucking bird is, too.
Seriously. Or maybe she's a gigantus.
Hey, you stole Casima's ribbon, bird.
Yeah, here, I don't want
The
it.
little bird makes a delivery.
I can't use this for a nest.
The bird makes a delivery, then shits
It's
on
a
Alexander's
red
head.
velvet hair ribbon.
Unfortunately, this bird was very stalker
Could
friendly.
it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
No, probably not.
Or am I merely wishing it were so?
Yes.
I'm gonna go sniff this for hours.
The lady's hair ribbon.
Did he also respond to the narrator? Is that a little fourth wall breakage there, Sierra?
Alexander suddenly became more aware of breast cancer. No.
I better get away from the breast cancer.
Oh, God. Pawn shop guy, do you have Tomb Raider?
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry,
I-
sir, but I have
The guy
no
pulls out a gun and
knowledge
shoots.
Somebody has eaten
The bear pulls out a gun and shoots.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible.
You are being
Without
rude.
the ferry,
Bear,
I can
sick
no
him.
longer get imports from the other
Skeleton,
islands.
flash your
I
crotch
do
at him
not
some
know
more.
mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Alright, let me get this straight. This fucking...
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
So this fucking island is shrouded in mist. You can't approach it, but he's importing candy from somewhere.
Makes sense.
I think I've found a logical
Would
flaw
you
in
mind
King's
if
Quest
I
6.
traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex, please. choose
Prince
something
Alex.
in exchange
We're not
for
on
the
a
items
first name
on the
basis,
counter.
commoner.
As long as the prince is
Alexander
there.
looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I do not understand even basic economics.
I'll take the flute.
Sure.
flute?
I will
Very
take
good,
your
Prince
used
Alex.
goods and you can have a
May
new
its
one.
music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Once you realize you
Thank
can't
you.
play it.
What did we give him for this? A pearl? All in all?
Gave him the bird, I think.
I hope this is the world's most valuable pearl.
You should have seen what that rotten tomato could score you.
Seriously. Alright.
And to a leisurely stroll
And...
Spazzy run.
And we'll just open our sack and, yep, we'll do this again.
Alexander
Wow,
So
even
Leaf, I
faster
really
than
don't
that.
appreciate it when you open up your sack and pull out your magic map. Please don't
God,
do that.
Even fast
Alexander
travel is
feels
starting to
a
get annoying to
strange
me.
pulling sensation.
I'll never get tired of saying that.
Off to Toenail Island.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
Asleep.
If you didn't get that they were asleep, we have plenty of animated Z's for you.
Oh, is that what that means, huh? Surely I'm not cut out for this puzzle
Alexander
game.
decides to pick up the hole in the wall. A hole in the wall could be a very useful thing.
It could be a
Probably
source of
not.
great glory.
You could say that about everything.
Uh-huh.
Alexander
Damn space
startled
invaders.
The poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
I love that band.
Alexander unzips his pants. Slowly.
No, not now, Alexander.
May I have this dance?
Oh, whoa, wait.
Kill him! Oh,
Seducing a hole in the wall is not the first time for Alexander.
Alexander's been in many truck stop bathrooms.
Mother, don't come in. I'm playing the flute.
Alexander, what are you? Ah! Alexander's mom is Ridley for some reason.
Okay, we get it. This song isn't that good to justify this. Look at all the Cabbage Patch babies. They're all like looking away like, oh my god.
This is so embarrassing.
What's gonna happen to us next?
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the
Everyone
wallflowers
rejoiced.
and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious
Continue to
everything around
dance.
Wait, how are they caught up in the beat
okay,
if you
there.
stop playing?
Thank you.
Our game engine means no animation can happen during
them. Alexander
voices.
snatches
None.
the hole in the wall.
Alexander ponders the stupidity of what just happened.
Alright.
Ah, wallflowers!
He drops the hole on his knee and maims himself. Come on. Alright.
So,
We have to give the asshole the sentence.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
hopefully not
No.
vegetables to throw in my mouth.
You know, Bookworm, if you watch the last 8 parts, you know he doesn't have anything interesting yet.
What was that thing?
Let me see what I have.
He's just like, let's just ignore that. Yes, that is for the best.
I could pull out my magic
I
map.
found this little fellow lost on another island.
I'm not lost, you kidnapped me!
Please return me!
You are, you naughty boy.
You look like Draygon, I don't
not
like
leave
this!
the island.
Air.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most?
Seriously, you're the third boss in Super Metroid. You're the most scary guy.
What is that thing on the right? Is that the Greek chorus of this game?
What?
Or they're okay.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something.
I am now even more uncomfortable than I was before.
Could you go run a gerund for me?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
more uncomfortable, and before I was joking about
Well,
Alexander
then
fucking
none
a
of
hole in the
these
wall.
will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Excuse me?
This one
I
is
forgot something.
far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Oh, is it an interjection?
Is it pornography?
Thanks.
That's not a part of speech. Or is
Here's
it?
my Vanity Press erotica. Enjoy. Over 300 downloads. I think it's due to pick up.
Oh, that straightens my participle.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, God.
Alexander feels
Oh,
a
God,
strange
again?
pulling sensation.
Well,
I don't even understand what we got to warrant a puzzle this. Like, what could we solve at this point?
what did he give you?
I don't know. I'm not even sure what the objective of this game is anymore. Like, we're here to meet Kasima, but what's stopping us from doing that? Guard dogs? Alright.
I'm gonna walk like that from now on everywhere. And I'm gonna be really efficient.
Day, Prince Alexander.
Are you here to return an item already? This loot sucks, I want another! Throws it.
You're my most popular customer, and you just got here.
Stupid game. Seriously, doesn't Bookworm like Draygon?
Like, a little bit. Not quite as terrifying, but...
No, he's got like a purple head. He's like cartoony Draygon. Telling you.
I wish a bunch of his babies would bury him in the sand.
We all wish for that.
Yeah.
Frankly, of all the characters in this game.
Yeah. Go Bears!
And... take this back!
Would you mind if I traded this in?
This garbage?
Why is Alexander saying that as if he's
Prince
bugged?
Alex, please choose something in exchange for the items.
Would you
on
like
the
to
counter.
trade this in?
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter.
By
to
the
make
way,
a
when once
selection.
my no refund sign comes in, this is over with.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's really excited about getting a tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox.
Don't
and
come
bring it
back,
in time.
please.
Thank you.
I will enjoy my tinderbox.
By the way, is there a chance this tinderbox was a present from Kasima? No, I don't know why you would think that.
That's very strange.
Perhaps this rock in the foreground is a gift from
Oh boy, I'm gonna
Kasima.
pull up my magic map!
I really want this narrator to go, you get the idea.
Wasn't I on a ship with other people? And whatever.
Alexander pulls out his magic lifeboat.
Alexander functions as a flotation device.
Oh, where are we going? The island of
Sacred something?
Mountain? Something or other? This is really the place you dropped me off, magic map.
Alexander pulls out the Massimune.
I wouldn't pay the magic maps fair, honestly.
I mean,
R-I-S-E?
yeah, you got
Huge
20/20
blocks
vision.
of stone
Right.
erupt from the granite cliffs.
Erupts. No, that's not really erupting.
Uh-huh.
And this is, you climb them with a stairway.
The hills have eyes!
Stares with wonder.
Seriously, like our adventure
That's
game
quite a way
hero
to
can't
welcome
even
a
scale a
guest,
rock
if
wall.
indeed
Like you couldn't make
it
him
is a
climb it.
welcome.
Alexander prepared to climb the Pokeballs.
Careful.
Can he do this as fast as he runs? Because that'd be awesome.
This is nothing like fencing.
Is this supposed to be like a quick time event?
No, I think it is. No, you just do it.
Okay.
That last one, they're like, we think you solved the puzzle now.
Can Alexander outrace the tiny orange man?
Apparently,
who
this
turns
puzzle,
into a crown?
this puzzle is called the Cliffs of Logic,
It's logical.
and it's copy protection.
Alexander examines the strange etchings
Jump.
in the face of the cliff.
Breaks under his feet. Yeah, this is all copy protection. You read the manual to get this one.
Alexander is playing a game of memory.
Doing this makes Alexander's balls tickle, and he's not sure why.
A master
The
of language.
stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
I don't know, what's a four-letter word that a master of languages could do?
How do we show that? Shake the whole screen. I don't know.
Up, down? Up, not that time.
No, we only had the budget for okay. One more just to sell it.
Some programmer's like tearing his hair out like 4 times?
You must be mad. This is King's Quest 6, not 800.
The business analyst clearly told me there were only 3 screen shakes. If you want me to move out of memory, I'll try, but...
I'm not made of money, my god.
Let's just keep doing this. This is the fun part of a video game.
Players putting a little crown on top of all the little stones.
This is the King's Quest equivalent of platforming.
Yeah.
This was... I don't really want to be the guy that badly, is the title of this game.
Jump. Oh, fuck.
The stone beneath Alexander's
Well, that's a
feet
puzzle solved.
I'm assuming we were supposed to know that that's how you did that.
I guess so.
Whatever.
This is like basically Arise before they had Flash.
These are our JPEGs. Tremble at them.
Seriously, like it only did it like twice now? Why can't they shake the screen? What's the problem?
It's just the budget's not there.
I hope there's at least 5 more screens of this.
I hope
I'm just
so.
gonna throw that
I
out
hope
there.
the rest of the game is this.
I can't believe you left me with that horrible worm!
Wow, his voice carries.
That's magic.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Dangling participle pulls out his magic microphone. Alright.
Sneaky music for some reason.
Tactical cliff scaling action.
Examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Etchings.
Jump. Oh, damn it.
Sacred 4.
Sacred 4. The Greek Fantastic Four.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more...
I'm going to say this every single time it happens.
Did the player load a state and is repeating? No.
Please, God, let him get to the top and somebody just pushes him off and kills him.
And it's the girl.
This is all you had to do to climb the tower.
Alexander, you could have gotten some climbing gear from the pawn shop. Not have had to do this.
Oh my God. Go!
Scooby-Doo music.
There we go. I like how the game has to load every time he does it. Like, it turns into the crown every step he takes. There's more?!
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to assume this game was really fun when it came out.
I don't think you have to make
I'm
such
just going to
assumption.
assume gaming has come a long way since 1992.
In the face of the cliff.
I didn't have to wait to do this shit for Pong.
Seriously.
Oh, God.
A-S-E-N-D.
The stone beneath
A-S-Y, No, Alexander can't spell that well.
Alexander's dyslexia will be the end of him.
And then, like, a tube elevator rises up on the left while he's doing this.
Shinobix is going up it.
Or falling down it.
Either way, really.
Uh-huh. Alright. 1. 2.
Alexander is the Zorro of his time.
By the way, in this alternate universe, all Zorro did was have trouble with stairs.
That's true.
And...
Okay.
Push him off, push him off, push him off!
Alexander finds himself, finally, at the top of the cliffs.
Flannelly?
Flannelly.
He steps over
Alexander
the
donned his
plateau
hipster gear.
and stands.
Alexander enjoyed grunge music all of a sudden.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man?
I did it ironically.
The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight.
What?
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
That's a sales pitch I can believe in.
P.S. Not a trap.
Well, now it's definitely not a trap. I mean, come on.
See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal.
I swear my voice actress is female.
Try some.
Alexander decks the old
But
woman in the
who
face.
are you, matron?
Are you David Blaine?
Who cares?
Who cares?
I am
He feels the same way I do.
woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger.
Am I gonna have to climb up that mountain in the background too?
You know, if Kusima doesn't work out, you know, you'll do.
I mean,
I am a prince.
I'm
How
open.
can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son. I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries.
This is exactly how drugs start.
How can this plant?
What the fuck is this, Phoenix Wright? Shut the fuck up, it's a trap.
Do you object, Alexander?
You're doing it? After all that?
It would be rather rude to crawl into that.
What? It would be rather rude to crawl into the hole?
Young man, you offend me. I try to help you, and you insist on
What'd he
being
do?
He walked by the hole.
Oh,
He's just clicking on shit. Move the cursor around my legs and the groin.
Stop pointing at your feet.
All right then. Stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
Gasp.
How odd. The old woman just disappeared.
How odd? Are you joking?
Odd? That's slightly unusual.
I
am the slowest narrator in the history of any story.
Do people normally do that?
Alexander crawls.
I really wish Ron Howard would jump in and take over at some point.
On the next King's Quest VI.
Alexander finds himself in a dark cave.
Scared, he leaves immediately.
Magic map.
Good thing I picked up that tinder box.
Oh.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinder box.
It's as if he knew this was coming.
In the box to light it.
I really do have to thank the lone player, at least, for doing that for us.
Yeah, he's efficient.
It looks like he's firing a small Uzi constantly.
Dead end.
Alexander is constantly charging up his Kai Blast.
Dead end.
Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
Crawls?
Why are we doing this?
Crawl. There you go.
Why would you turn out your light to crawl through a dark...
The lighting in this part of the cave is better.
Is this like
Alexander
a naked anime person?
It's a giant cigar with mucus on the end of it?
Alexander... Oh, no, it's an exit.
Oh.
See, it's... okay.
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant.
That's
As he does so,
plant?
a strong smell of peppermint is released.
We did this for mint.
Ah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's a good note to end the video.
On that cliffhanger.
What could Alexander ever do with this?
Alexander picked moss. Stay tuned and find out what's next.
On the next
Oh, King's Quest VI.
Alexander picks up some more inane shit. Perhaps fungus. Why not?
Yay.
Alright. You know what's weird? Top comment. Why is everyone such a dick to Alexander? Because he's a douchebag.
Because he's a dweeb. He seems like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, why everyone's such a jerk to him?
It's like the Chris Brown thing. I'd let Alexander talk to me.
I'd let him stalk me, throw halfway across the world. Don't see what the problem is.
Duh.
Seriously, though, breast cancer awareness is important.
It's an important issue. Thank you.
All right. Well, don't need to explore any further now that we've got mint.
Back into the first room of the cave.
Alexander ponders why there's static sounds in the background.
Alexander can't see.
Just black out his sprite. It's like darkness. Don't worry.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox.
You can't just go left?
You know what? With this game, you probably can't. It'd probably kill you or something.
How?
Just
like a monster comes out of nowhere and devours him for not having a tinderbox on?
Yeah, it's a Gru. Why not?
It's a Sierra game, so.
It's a Sierra game. Yeah, they do anything to kill you. Like, if you wandered out into the street, you'd get killed in most of them. Especially for Alexander, because he's such a fancy boy.
I hope there's a death reel at the end of this.
I hope so, too. If not, we're gonna find one.
Or make one.
Look, an intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
It's a kung fu dub.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were
That's simply illogical.
It would certainly
Cogito
not be
ergo
by a
sum,
human.
stabs him.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit.
By the way, if you were a white knight, you'd be okay where you are.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years.
By the way, angels are real.
Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece.
I don't know if we're doing Greek or Christian mythology here exactly.
We're
but
mixing and matching a bit.
Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
It's like a Neil Gaiman book in here. What the hell?
We will fly at least a mile high to the city of Denver.
Please just drop him. Please have Kratos come in now.
And roll credits.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach
we're just hanging out.
Stop staring at my wife's headlights.
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord.
There was no clear thought. It was the manual.
The cliffs of logic.
Alexander, your back also seems to have tits.
Yes, Ariel.
Cliffs of logic. You do quite well on our angel entrance exams.
That climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore.
What?
Yeah, our throne room's boring. What of it?
The prophecy of the fairest prince in all the
Dispose of
world
any
coming.
strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
Can you at least stride through warm water without looking like a spaz? No? Oh, okay, you're not the prophecy guy, never mind. No.
The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice.
We mean that he's had sex with our
own
sacred
daughter,
catacombs.
Lady Celeste, was taken there only
Is Guy
this
Angel wearing a
morning
medical alert
as
necklace?
his most recently demanded offering.
Oh my god.
A dilemma then.
Sadly,
Whom
flying
shall I
angel
obey
people
in
can't really
regards to
do
your
much
fate,
against
the
minotaurs,
Oro
so...
or the crown? But since Alhazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and
I should let you know, Alexander, you're in our bathroom right now.
Excuse me, could I trade your necklace to my shopkeeper friend?
I will not resist you in this, my lord.
What? Okay.
I shall do my best.
Much like
to
your people
save
don't
your
resist the
daughter.
Minotaur.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of
Seriously, stop
exceeding
staring at my
danger.
wife's breasts.
You will need many tools and clear.
If a slight
wits
breeze
to
came
survive.
through here right now, Alexander, you'd see everything.
I am ready.
Very well. My
We
guards
had to
will
pretty
take
much
you
paint
there.
her white to get a PG-13 rating, is the idea.
But the catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
Then she stands up and goes, "Oh no, honey, my wing. Let me go first."
Oh, God.
yeah. That must be so annoying to grocery shop with those giant wings. Manly men, lift this sissy boy up and fly him somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm Man Icarus.
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the catacombs?
When you're
No
clearly
one was ever
not.
ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose,
Whoa.
to leave
Oh,
a maiden
dis.
to die, to not fight this.
Look, I have a lot of pawn shop experience.
The guy raises up his spear. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm going."
Human, you will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's
Just like I wish I
hooves.
could renounce my voice.
We shall see.
You keep moving your mouth after you're done speaking.
Oh.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream.
All right, we get it, we
Yeah,
get it.
you can
Stop.
You can fuck off into the day, thank you.
And then an X peers over Alexander's head, and then you kick him in. So this was a completely bullshit puzzle.
Alexander died instantly.
The catacombs entrance door.
There's like no way to go through this labyrinth, and if you pick the wrong door, you just die.
Oh, that's fun.
Seems that
Yeah.
leaving the catacombs
I remember like
behind
mapping this
is
out
not
when I
an
was
option.
younger, and had a lot more time on my hands apparently. I'll just head
Yeah, you're putting your time to good use, like talking over a playthrough of King's Quest VI.
That's right. I've used my time much more efficiently now. A life well lived, said the Slooby.
Other unknowing people do my work for me now.
Laryngitis, time to screech over a video game.
Ah!
This actually did make me feel better.
Does
The skull looks useful, thanks Alexander.
Alexander found the compass.
Then he has sex with the skull eye.
That's leads to a death, I think.
Does that skeleton have hair? That's not how it works. Alright.
Wow, mildly
just
heroic
gonna
music.
I better follow this rat. He knows what he's doing.
He's been around these catacombs.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Or maybe it was just the oysters sleeping.
Oh my god. But in the garbage alphabet, Jehovah begins with a sickle.
The most complicated game of hopscotch ever. Okay. Okay.
Eat your heart out, Indiana Jones.
This floor belongs in... I guess it belongs here, actually.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really fit in a museum. Doesn't
Right,
make sense
yeah.
in any way.
No.
No.
Regardless. I'd better take the most obtuse approach. And... throw.
And instant death.
Alexander goes, "Why couldn't you angel people have lifted me up?" Shut up, boy. I'm sorry.
Nope, too busy watching you walk into your death.
They're standing outside the door like, any minute now.
Oh, that bat did an impressive barrel roll.
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast.
You can hear the relief
Did
in my
father
voice.
send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but
I'm in love with you now.
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs.
Can't you hear the urgency in what I'm saying? It's a dire situation, it's life or death.
Adam authorized the use of wings. I think we avoided that badly voice actress trap. Uh-oh.
How'd you know it was a trap?
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
You got a shield. Press A to use your shield.
There.
8-bit Link comes on and stabs him. And wonder how many times I've said wished death on Alexander. Because it has to be damn near constantly.
Probably.
Alright. This is another very fun puzzle.
Player had to consult a quick walkthrough before making his decision.
This is, for those of you who like the Cliffs of Logic, just wait for the labyrinth of bullshit. Alexander.
I don't know what it is, but I'll take it.
Alexander collects skulls like Pokemon. This might have something to do with why Kasima doesn't like him.
Must have all of them.
Alright.
What would you do next? Okay, I'll go over.
And we can trust that rat once again.
And pistol. Alexander wins the gold medal.
Now, Alexander, you go close, and when you hear the Song of Sorry or whatever, you know it's the right way. What the?
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside.
And he's on TV.
Yes.
And the ceiling is coming down.
Yes.
Why is this room like this?
You mean the annoying sound, or what?
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick.
Are you playing on a
into
Super
the
Game Boy?
Gears.
Good thing we had that brick.
The brick is caught between
Alexander
two columns.
didn't miss.
The gears shriek and shudder.
Just stuck there. That was awesome.
The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck.
The narrator sounds pissed.
I know. I would be.
God damn it, Alexander! Why won't you fucking die?
That would have been the most gruesome death in the game.
God, I mean, Alexander pulls out his magic map.
His magic brick. Whoosh. Fucking hate Alexander so much.
What a douche.
Oh my god. Zounds, a trapped floor.
Sounds.
I'm looking at the comments, someone's like, who maintained the torches in here? The Minotaur, obviously.
My only problem with this game. This otherwise flawless game.
Kidnaps the woman, lights all the fucking torches as he goes. Fortunately, I do see a video, King's Quest 6 Ways to Lose, part 1 of 10.
10?
Related video. Okay, it's a lot of ways to die.
And each video, 90 minutes long.
It's the same thing over and over and over again, so you can really savor. Savor.
You can hear the narrator jerking off in the background.
Alexander, unfortunately, escapes another death trap.
Damn it.
We'll just wander this way.
The inspired soundtrack of the catacombs.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living
narrator,
creature.
you're building this up a little bit too much. Enough hype, bro, okay?
I'll just wander in here. Yes! Wait, what?
Oh no, I knew that growl I heard meant something.
A trap floor.
You have time to say that?
Sounds? What's next, Zoinks? Then a ghost chase?
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs.
More maze
Wherever he
traversal,
is,
thankfully.
The place sure is dark.
And Alexander turned into
Alexander
2 dots.
can't even see his hand in front of his
Oh,
face.
yeah, there he is. Welp.
My magic map?
Ah, shit, I thought we traded that in for the flute. I forgot.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box
burns
to
his
light
face.
Narrator, we know how tinderboxes work.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here.
What, the...
A torch is out.
You're an idiot.
All the other torches are so well maintained here.
I knew there was something unusual about level 2 of the labyrinth. Alright. And there's a skeleton with the giant pelvis again.
Alexander solved the puzzle in that room.
And another one.
And that one, good job.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Oh.
Just follow that bat.
Yep.
Alright. And over here's the morph ball.
It's the... Alexander breaks every bone in his body.
Somewhere, far off.
Over the room.
Forget this. And this time we walk into the foreground.
Ah.
And
that adds a whole new dimension to this.
This time you don't follow the bat. It's a trap.
Oh, well, obviously.
Wait, the Minotaur on the toilet? What was that sound?
This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room
I
with
knew I
him.
shouldn't have eaten so many burritos.
The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Oh, man.
Alexander needed to put a bomb there.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east
Alexander
wall.
asks you to avert your eyes for 3 minutes.
The hole in the wall trembles slightly
Alexander
with
needed
dread
private
at the
time.
clammy feeling of the stones.
And...
okay.
That's not big enough, I'm afraid.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees...
Well, we have to censor that.
Just another room in the catacombs.
Oh.
Why did you get a point for that? Oh, wait, look.
I'm shaking that booty.
Aha. Not just another room at all. So that's...
I don't know why I said that to begin with.
The Minotaur's
Since he was standing right
At least
there.
Alexander now knows the lair exists. Somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
Alright, that's enough, narrator. We get it.
I'm done with this game.
Wise choice, hole in the wall.
Frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it.
I still have my flute.
Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Which you kidnapped him from.
Alexander, the fantasy's nicest guy. And...
what a swell fella.
Alright. That is totally the opposite direction than the cutscene showed. Seriously, listen to that. What the fuck?
Alexander, you a plumber, bro? I got a situation here.
You have any sort of magic snake? Wait a second. Let me clarify.
Well, I meant...
Alright.
Alexander pulls out his liquid plumber.
Alexander, spray some Lysol around the labyrinth. And... no.
King's Quest 6!
You needed to see the Minotaur do this.
This
tapestry isn't, like, conspicuous enough.
Now, let's see. I don't feel anything.
Where could Andy Dufresne have gone?
Aha! A hidden latch.
Can't say I approve of this tapestry.
The little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Oh, really?
And... gored by a Minotaur.
At the end.
Whoa.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
I can come back if you're...
are useless.
I'm pretty scared of this, frankly.
It's the Minotaur, and he struggles
Says
with
Alexander.
One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
Alright, I can't wait to see Alexander act brave.
Alexander steps further into the room.
A step or two.
The movement catches Lady Celeste's
This is gonna be even
eye.
worse voice
She
acting than the
screams
fake
for help.
Celeste we saw before.
You there! Human! Help me!
You got it. Wink.
Somebody's a little needy.
Who dares enter my lair?
And my perfectly shaven
I
chest.
ask you to release your captive or suffer the
Oh
consequences.
god, please gore him.
That's gotta be the death.
Never. You die, human.
Hole in the wall, get him!
As the Minotaur advances
Alexander
to
passes a
attack,
lozenge to the
Alexander
Minotaur.
slowly backs away.
I'll just position myself
Until
here.
back away no more.
Alexander watched a lot of cartoons in his day.
Little man.
That was a burp, sorry. Excuse me.
Then Kratos comes in and twists his head off.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the red
That's an
beam
urban
stone.
myth, actually.
Look here, you bully.
I'm not affected by this in the least.
Bully, I hate you so much, Alexander.
Stars!
Now you die.
I have not thought this through, but why couldn't you have done that without the
Wait,
cape?
why the cliff falling sound?
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
What scream?
Just assume that
Have you
happened.
been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you alright?
Before he fell, the Minotaur said, I know now why you cry, but it's something I could never do.
The Minotaur hovered in the air before saying, "It's a living," and dropped to his death.
Of course not. Sorry.
Hey, are you seeing anyone?
If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I was never a Boy Scout.
That long.
Is that a magic map in your inventory, or are you just a fucking freak?
Inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
We have to solve a puzzle to cut the rope.
I got a red
I
towel.
got it, Lady Sophia. Here we go.
I have an incomplete sentence. Will that help?
I'm dangling this participle over your ropes, but they're not.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Angelic hospitality, we call it.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
In stereo now. At least the
The
exit's
Winged
fast.
One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
What? I just assumed everyone was going to get killed in this whole scenario.
Oh, hey, we found this thing. Okay.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for
Can we, why do we have to like, keep insulting him? He's right there.
Yes, milady.
Also, fix your portrait animation.
That kind of awkward flying, but
I couldn't get a Minotaur scream, but make sure that Raven caws, for God's sakes.
that completes the
I see
scene.
you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy.
Quote, unquote.
Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life. So I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our...
Everyone hates this guy.
And away with you. Kicks him
We
out.
have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its ruins. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle.
That's like 18
I will
things of
grant you the
grist in
freedom
SimCity.
to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the crowd.
What?
But there, my obligations to you end.
Jesus.
We're very fucking thankful.
You have my eternal gratitude for a couple of
Princess
minutes.
Cosima trusts him and wishes to wed him.
You get
My
a
guards will
dagger.
take you
Count
to the
yourself
Oracle
lucky.
now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the city of the Winged Ones and never return.
Wow.
I don't know who you are or what you want.
I don't know who you are. Should have asked you that when you came in.
I thank you, Lord Azure.
My God.
I will respect your wishes.
Even though you're kind of a dick.
Besting the Minotaur earned me the title Sycophantic. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Victory? I guess.
Yeah, that was the most anticlimactic thing. Like,
thanks for saving her. Get the fuck out.
Will you put in a good word for Cosima with me? No.
Even though we can fly and get to her very easily, no.
That's for staring at my wife's boobs.
Can you guys deliver this ring to Cosima?
No. You go, just give it to some random birds and hope that one of them is a bird that likes her.
They're smarter than we are.
Frankly.
And they've got better manners.
She couldn't escape the thing, even though, all it takes is stepping out of the way.
So where'd you get the red towel?
The Red Queen dropped it off.
Yeah, oh, the sash thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was fortunately a square sash.
Yeah,
use.
It obviously.
Right.
Red. I know what colors mean.
Another video game Minotaur trope. I'd be happy to oblige.
Happens every time.
Minotaur! Minotaur!
I'm the last of my species, by the way. You just made my people extinct. Hope you can sleep at night, Mr. Xander.
At least I hope they're grateful to you for saving me. Oh, they aren't? Never mind.
Well, I'm sorry you wasted your time here.
I hope my death was worth it, even though it clearly wasn't.
Oh, they just kicked you out after, well, that makes my life feel more meaningless.
I was once a boss in Castlevania, now this. Wait, what?
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord
Oh, this
Azure
is our
sends you
reward.
This wingless male. It appears that he solved the clits of logic and...
And...
I'll just cut you off here.
So I have seen.
Take a cookie.
Look into our sneeze bucket.
I've had a cold for 3 years.
Ugh.
Knowledge do you desire?
Princess
The knowledge of your hairstylist.
You can tell me, great oracle.
Just let me get ready here.
Of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see.
Alexander, why do you have a metal thing on the back of your neck?
Is that bolted on,
Yeah,
Alexander?
it looks like it.
I see a maiden.
Alexander dives in.
Just dunks his head in and drowns. Could you scroll down to Casima's boobs?
I'm bobbing for Casima.
And yours to try to redeem her.
Does Casima have like a Facebook or a Twitter or something?
How do I redeem her?
Look, move on, first of all.
Seriously.
You are a prince. There's probably someone. Aren't you all supposed to marry your siblings anyway? Isn't that how that works?
Alexander, why are you dressed as a court jester?
Is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl.
Alexander, did a werewolf rip through your sleeve?
It looks like you've got a very puffy Gore-Tex-like torso thing there. Tunic. That's the word.
Who must I fight?
The Gore-Tex tunic. Just stick to low-level minotaurs, Alexander. Seems about your speed.
Stick with what you know.
Go talk to more grammatical accountants.
But before this final struggle,
were you listening to a word I was saying ever since Casima went away?
Or are you just staring at the green goop?
In corridors filled with enemies. The risks
Alexander, I'm up here.
Actually, like, he's not literally like pale, he's just very pale, like all the blood's drained from his face.
Yeah.
My
After
God,
that
this
intense Minotaur fight.
This statue talks. What the fuck? I just noticed.
Ah!
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Does it involve Casima wearing a bikini? Oh,
I don't know what that was. Ignore that.
Never mind.
I see two restless spirits crying
anyway.
revenge.
She's in the Alamo, in the basement.
The dark force, if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible
Oracle,
path
when's the last
to
time
your
you
destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife.
I like, by the way, the symmetrical wrinkles in her sleeves. It really shows the good attention to detail that the graphic artist had.
King's Quest VI Classic.
The druids are reclusive and dangerous.
Okay, I'm bored of this. Can we just move on?
Alexander's asleep right now.
Can we get back to Casima while we're here?
Make her appear in the green goopy shit. Again.
There is nothing more I can do.
Are you sure that Celeste woman's parents don't like me? You know?
It is water from the sacred pool.
Don't drink it all at once.
Or at all.
Go with you.
Pour it on a turtle and watch what happens to it.
Oracle.
This water has not been through a sewage treatment plant. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, bye. Oh, dicks.
Thanks for saving the princess. Bye.
Alexander pulls out his magic
Don't come back. And
now time to put this green shit to use.
When I heard that sound, I expected to see a much cleaner version of the map.
With a Mr. Clean logo on it?
Exactly, right. It's like all sparkly then.
Oh, there's my crashed ship where my mates are probably dead. Well, bye.
Your death will not be in vain, bye.
Your death will not be in vain. Ooh, pawn shop.
Oh no, we're talking to the Jollo again, I think.
Is the wedding still moving forward at the castle?
Oh my!
Prince Alex, egads, yes,
I'm pretty much the town gossip.
Look, I didn't come here to talk about that.
I'm just like a lunch lady.
Warn me. About what?
The sloppy joes here are terrible.
No, listen. The Wazir knows that you're here, Alexander.
Excuse me, but I'm pretty sure it's Vizier.
Wazir?
Who else could he
Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast? We're gonna throw some Little Mermaid in later. All the Disney classics you enjoy here in one video game.
I don't know how, but he must have.
That's my face, blubber.
Now I want them both to die.
Seriously.
Alexander, this is serious.
As you can tell from my whimsical voice.
He summoned the castle guard probably to make sure you keep out.
So you say the cancer is stage 3A?
No. Can you imagine this guy announcing that? Can you imagine this guy announcing that Osama bin Laden was killed?
SEAL Team 6 went in, I'm afraid.
They capped him in the head and dumped his body in the river.
What an interesting thought. Tell me more about this.
Jollo 2012.
The genie's name is Shamir.
That's my right info.
Alhazred brought Shamir with him when he came to this kingdom.
All right.
Shamir probably won't directly threaten you.
You beat a Minotaur? I kind of find that hard to believe.
He can be a terrible trickster.
I think honestly I got a shot at that.
It's too bad.
Did I mention I was dating Gasima?
If we had that land.
Everyone dated Casima. It sounds familiar somehow.
She has very low standards, but...
Oh, she didn't like you?
Oh, that's odd.
Oh, Shamir isn't necessarily evil. Genies never are, you know. They only reflect their own.
Genies are great. Did you ever see Walt Disney's Aladdin, which we're cribbing off of?
A shining example for an impressionable genie.
Are you sure you're not cribbing off Prince of Persia instead? Either way.
Will you please stop leaning into me?
What? Oh, Prince Alex, I was only dreaming.
These guys are like, will you guys please buy a book and get the hell out of my store?
I quit.
Trousers while he's wearing them, then it would be to get that lamb.
Why are we talking about trousers again?
Surely a clown's hands are quick and agile.
Excuse me? Well, I mean, it's for the right price. Maybe for that Daventry ring we could talk.
Look, let's just listen to this cutscene and enjoy the library music.
Poor Nick.
Seriously, what is that?
The theft were detected.
Oh, I see. Yes.
You're talking about collusion of some sort.
Oh.
Only that.
Theft even.
Anything to change the subject off my quick and agile hands.
I might
Either
be
way.
able to make the swap.
Quick and agile.
I alone might get close enough.
To Casima.
But I couldn't tell you what to look for.
King's Quest 6, Part 11. Two pathetic losers. I feel like I'm watching Dumb and Dumber.
I cannot.
Of Thrones.
I would watch that.
Luck to you then, Prince Alex.
What's the matter, dog? Some little filly break your heart? No, it was a maiden.
I don't think I'll be able to come back here. If we were...
Because I can't read.
This was the budget for my voice acting, I'm afraid. I pay get paid scale, but Sierra didn't have enough.
I get paid by the spittle.
King's Quest 6, clever puzzles interspersed with way too long dialogue.
Goodbye, Jollo. Thanks for all your help.
What did he do?
Thank you, and buy my pudding.
I walk even more ridiculously than you do. I didn't think that was possible.
And he was never heard from again.
This rare book, and I thought of your offer.
What was the offer?
Interesting.
I think it was a spell book he had.
Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days.
Yes, riddles are very marketable.
I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic.
Especially the kind of riddles that don't even have answers. Those are my favorite kind.
And a fair
The Riddler would thrive in this society.
After the adventure of the game, the guy reads the whole book and says, "Better Nate than Lever, fuck this!"
We shall see how rusty my spell casting truly is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Classic Alexander self-deprecation.
Please, oh Minotaur, don't fight me.
So can you refresh me on what just happened?
We traded a rare book that we got from the bookworm for the sentence, or for the dangling participle.
Alexander pours the...
Okay, this is what happened. We gave the incomplete sentence to the dangling participle to give to the bookworm to get the rare book to trade for the spell book.
And what did you agree to do with Jollo?
I think he's keeping tabs on the princess for us.
Okay.
Wow, you know, I see
all that and that's it?
I see, yeah. I see a thumbnail for King's Quest 7, and it looks a little douchey. I forgot about that.
Even douchier?
It's like all animated, yeah.
Like King's Quest 6 was supposedly the best of the whole series, right?
Yes. Yes. Back then we didn't have much. It was like, when you were younger, it was this, and like you tried to sneak Leisure Suit Larry past your parents. That was pretty much it.
That's true.
Hoping for like a pixelated boob.
Wow.
Or as I call it last week at work.
That's an item in this game, by the way.
What, pixelated boob?
Yes. True story.
Well, I think 5 was the best of the series, but probably not.
He's the guy who reviewed all the King's Quest games. I think they're all fantastic.
Douchebaggy, you should see some of the puzzles in 5.
A+, 10 out of 10 even.
That's ridiculous. I didn't even finish King's Quest 3, 8 out of 10.
All the Metacritic reviews are his.
I didn't think Arise 2 was even so bad. It was wonderful.
Meanwhile, the Rotten Tomato gave this a rotten.
Dead to rights.
Dead to rights.
You want to keep going to part 12?
I'm up for it. I feel good.
I feel good too.
Right.
I think I want to talk more like Jollo for the rest of this, honestly.
For all the rest of the parts.
I think I'm liking them better. It's more appropriate than Ridley here.
I'm just gonna talk about them in my day-to-day activities.
Why the hell not? They'll work. People will be like, slow beef, did you get that build up? And they'll say, why are you talking like this? But make it in my voice. That doesn't even make sense. No one can say that to you in that voice.
Why are we calling you slow beef?
No, I do make my coworkers call me slow beef.
Okay. I do too.
This is my business cards. Yeah. Retsupurae, are you kidding? By the way, for the record, my laryngitis legitimately feels a lot better.
It's the best medicine, retsupurae.
Thank you, retsupurae.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've got a prescription for you, making fun of YouTube.
Big 2 videos and call me in the morning.
I'm Dr. Jollo. Just come into my office. Don't mind how I'm dressed. It's what all the doctors do.
Differential diagnosis, people.
Treat him with steroids. If he has a heart attack, then I'm right.
Just treat him. You don't even need any of that diagnosis.
Well, this may be what the patient's history says, but everybody lies.
Patients always lie. That would be a great diagnosis if you weren't stupid.
I'm gonna pop a quick Vicodin. It's what helps me talk like this all the time.
Cuddy, I love your tits. Can I just throw that out there? They're like 2 beautiful boobies. I get to look at them work every day.
The pain in my leg is overwhelming.
Seriously, am I worth putting up with?
Am I gonna die alone? Or is that what I want because I can't accept happiness in my life?
Hey, I'm only on season 5.
Sorry, just getting into spoiler territory.
That's weird. Dr. House is still has a fucked up life. Wow. I would have thought by 6 it would have been squared away. Oh, God.
It's definitely cancer. I'm sorry to break the bad news to you.
Freddy's gonna die before morning. No way around it.
You're a moron.
Sorry, 13. It looks like you don't have much longer.
Is it weird whenever I do that voice, I wave my arms around?
No, I've been doing it too.
Okay, just making sure it's not just me.
That would be a good test to put on him if you weren't stupid.
So can you, in between parts 11 and 12, can you put this audio in with an episode of House just muted and it's just and it's us overdubbing it?
Yes, I can. Differential diagnosis, people.
What do you got?
Jollo, you can't just rearrange my things like this. Well, if we're gonna live together, we gotta live my way, Wilson.
It can't be that, otherwise the patient would have a fever.
We live on 221B. That's pretty obtuse for the symbolism. That's pretty right in your face is what I mean. House, get it? Like Holmes.
A black doctor?
Well, Jollo's very racist either way.
Yes, that's
That's
not acceptable.
Jews in the land of the Green Isles. I'm not a fan. Why is this the best part between 11 and 12?
Sweet mercy, hospital.
Did anyone even make it through session 2 long enough to reach this?
No one's listening beyond this because it's too stupid.
I don't disagree with you.
We're 2 adults. And we're talking like this over the internet.
Skype and Audacity. We're even going to proudly play this to people.
We're recording this with the idea that thousands of people will watch it.
I can vaguely imitate a video game character and recall episodes of Dr. House.
I don't even know if it's an imitation anymore.
I'm not even sure what's happening.
It's just a very vague caricature.
I forget. Is this the one where we say the movie names for no good reason?
I think it is.
Okay, good. I can't think of any, though.
This is the last season of House, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wait, what do we fucking advertise?
This whole build-up was for on the season finale of House. It's all about to end.
I checked that. That's season 5. So
yeah, yep.
All right. Anyway, part 12.
Yeah. Yes. Now that we're warmed up.
All right.
I'm gonna know where this happened by all the unusual spikes in the Audacity graph.
Oh my god, so this is literally how he communicates with Kasima, even though I have no way of knowing this will happen? Oh no.
Trusting Jollo?
So, we still have to do seduction in the game of King's Quest 6.
Seduction?
Yeah, he's given the Bird of Love poem to give to Stump Hands.
You haven't started playing the video yet, have you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we did 3, 2, 1.
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Unless that did happen and I didn't hear it.
Oh, for 30 seconds, then you were just wondering what the fuck I was talking about.
I thought we were still bullshitting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, you want to do part 12?
Yeah.
All right. Play the video in 3, 2, 1, play. All right.
Now, as you were saying.
So yeah, he's holding out the love poem for the nightingale to take and make into a nest.
In the chance that the
You couldn't just ask the angel people to do it.
How about Jollo?
Or Jollo.
You have an in.
I have wings too, by the way.
Hey, listen, in addition to the oracle, I just need you to deliver a letter to this girl. That's all I'm asking.
She looks so bored.
Sing, my sweet. You bring another
Sing. I talk to all the birds.
Oh, another message. I've gotten 6 of these today.
A parking receipt? Sing, what are you doing? Are you just giving me bits of trash and he crushes her in his hand?
Do you need a reimbursement for this?
I don't think I can declare this on my royal taxes, Sing. Was the narrator reading the poem and trying to seduce her?
No, that she sounds like what the narrator sounds like.
Oh, but my heart is with Jollo, I'm afraid.
Isn't everyone's, though? Swoon.
He's such a handsome man. I mean, I'm such a handsome man. Quite the figure of virility.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me hard. Don't you hurt my peaches. Don't you make me hurt.
It's a note.
It puts the lotion in the basket. Just saying, it does.
I cannot believe you are here, my friend.
Alright, so what the hell is this crap? She gave him a note that says, "Go away, creepo."
Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander.
It's a note that says, "Sorry for the cock block, signed Jollo."
Listen, buddy, I've been working this chick for like 3 months. You can't just swoop in on the backs of your dead crew and steal
Work
that
the chick for 6. Jollo pickup artist.
JolloMethod.com.
For the first time in his long
It works, though.
search, he
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I heal people by being rude to them and talk to girls the same way. It works.
Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only
Did
as
you
a
hear
brother?
this? The narrator's like wondering with Alexandra. Do you think she's just shy, bro, or?
Talk to me. Narrator wingman?
This is basically an obtuse metaphor for Alexandra, the narrator, at a bar, working up the courage to talk to a girl. This is my friend Alexander.
Alexander
He knows
feels a
all the
strange
kingdoms in
pulling
this
sensation.
world.
Why doesn't Alexander travel to that mysterious Inn island?
Have you ever noticed that I've been to all the islands? Have you ever been to the Isle of the Beast? I have. I even killed a minotaur there.
We know Alexander.
Alexander, I think you should scale it back a bit. What the?
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Milkweed?
Yeah, that's normal.
Oh, you didn't see the
dogwood tree
dogwood
doesn't
tree?
like Alexander standing that close.
This could have been a puzzle, but eh.
A distant cousin to the Int, the Arf.
So seriously, we just got a bottle of milk and that was that?
Sure. Milkman of yore.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal in some cases.
The other baby's tears seem to resent
That's how most people
Alexander's
react to
gift
Alexander.
for some reason.
Then the babies, like, eat them. What did we do this for?
I got a flute, make you dance with?
I'll just collect the tears of
Alexander
these
collects
babies.
some of the tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Oh my God, he
containing the
does.
Oracle's sacred water.
This is called magical chemistry or alchemy.
And that's how Penn State football
Alexander
got started.
picks up the bottle.
Oh, I forgot to take these bottles and this.
Alexander takes the teacup.
And the teacup, which is totally not shit for Beauty and the
Alexander
Beast.
picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
What more? We already solved that puzzle.
Is that cold?
I hate you, Alexander.
That's unexpected again.
This will make that hot water nice and tepid for me. Is there like an alarm
Alexander
blowing
takes
off?
a
What is
bottle
that?
of milk from the milkweed bush.
Beware guard tree.
Apparently,
I am
the
mildly
dogwood
threatening.
tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
I wish he would just bite his upper half off.
Alexander would have to climb the tree slightly before he could do that, though.
I'll just use my teacup on the swamp.
What do you think you're doing?
Okay, that's the most annoying
You
character.
startled me.
You
I was
startled
just getting
me.
some swamp ooze.
What's wrong, Stickly?
He's got swamp ooze in a teacup. What don't you see in him, Katina?
That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp sludge!
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you.
You
He's
got
not
it,
a
bump
very
on a
pleasant
log.
stick
I'm going to
in the
record
mud.
this conversation in my log.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Then Alexander urinates on him.
Oh, the trials.
We'll be back
of
with more
being
King's
here.
Quest 6.
Bump on a log.
It's like The Odd Couple, except completely boring.
Big King's
Perhaps
Theory.
you could toss me some swamp ooze, since you seem to be able to recognize
Is
it.
that slang for weed?
I can only reach this bit by the path.
Kasima and I will smoke a fatty later.
Toity, look who's Mr. Wants so much! You think I got a job here passing around precious swamp matter?
You know I beat a minotaur, right? Just charge at me. Let me
He's
just
an
stand in
utter
front of
waste
something.
of oxygen. I'd save my breath if I were you.
I think that stick guy's trying to cure his laryngitis, too.
I like the dog tree best of all here.
That's the best character in the game. In any game.
What the?
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Thanks, it won't.
We're not related, thank
Finally,
you.
Old Bump on the log's not so defenseless, is he?
Gave him the tomato?
Why did you pick up a rock or something?
What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Yeah, see?
Bumpy, remember all I've given you?
Who cares? It's
The
tomato.
only thing you've ever given me
It's
is
herpes.
mud.
Oh.
Take this.
He hits Alexander accidentally.
To the swamp!
Alright.
That'll make me run! Oh, wait.
What are you, an 80s wrestler? What the fuck is with these sound effects?
Okay, I give up. Jeez, sorry.
Alexander considers this a complete waste of time.
I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you.
Look, which one is the father?
Sorry.
I can't believe everyone learned something from this piece of shit thing.
Really?
I learned a lot.
I should invite these sticks to my wedding.
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps.
Oh, I get it.
Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
That's great. Now all the NPCs went to sleep once their usefulness was exhausted.
What did that get you?
Swamp ooze as opposed to
Oh.
sludge.
The teacup with the swamp ooze.
Why did we do that though?
Don't you already have ooze from the Oracle?
Or just from our armpits?
You're gonna mix up your green sludge.
I don't even think that's possible.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What's next?
Yeah, we'll guess what's next.
Alexander
Yeah.
pulls out his magic map.
Seriously, I'm getting so tired of this.
I wish Jollo would voice act
Alexander feels
everything.
a strange
Ever.
pulling sensation.
Oh wait, there's another island suddenly.
Oh.
Isle of the Mist. I wonder when we unlock that, because I could care less. In
What? He made two sticks argue? Open up a new place.
Achievement unlocked. Smooth operator.
East come the sounds of mysterious drums.
Achievement unlocked. Got wood.
All right. Well, it's Misty. Welcome to Silent Hill 2,
East come the
King's
sounds
Quest style.
of mysterious drums and chanting.
Bunch of nurses come.
We're chanting, you say?
Alexander reaches into the fireplace.
I mean, drums
and
are
takes
enough.
a lump of coal.
Okay. I've got a pretty overactive imagination. So.
We'll just grab that sickle that jumped down for me to pick up. Alexander is too short for most of this game. All right. Well,
And
from the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
we heard that already. What else you
Alexander
got, narrator?
pulls out his magic map.
Pulls
Yeah.
out his magic
That's
map.
all. Okay. Okay.
Sickle and something else, and coal. All I needed. I could not have gotten those items
Alexander
anywhere
feels a
else in the
strange
universe.
pulling sensation.
Certainly not.
Are you sure that island's not just something stuck to the map, Alexander?
You may have gotten some green sludge on it.
Alright, what the hell island is this again?
Well, that deer was smart enough to get the hell out.
Oh, thank God. Alright, so, what is this, the Island of Magic 1?
Okay.
I hate you, Alexander. Oh yeah, we have to get by this stupid archer.
And clearly you use the
shield!
Alright,
that's not so bad.
Okay, I'm cool with that puzzle.
Preparing the shield.
But he's not good enough to wield anything, so how's this gonna go?
It's a good point.
The magic arrow completely shatters the shield.
Oh, get the fuck
Good
out of
thing
here.
The arrow
Alexander
didn't hit
is
Alexander.
fucked.
Alexander finds his item useless after the puzzle. Who knew?
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo.
But is killed by magical
But the
vines.
rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
Allow me. Good thing I picked up that sickle.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
I wish Jollo were the narrator instead.
I'm just assuming that rose is magnificent.
It's a wonderful rose. You're never gonna believe what it'll do. You know what I bet? We give it to the stupid bird again. Fucking hate this game.
Can you take this rose to my internet girlfriend?
The bird's like, sure, Alexander. I'm not coming back, by the way.
I've had enough of this. You don't pay me enough.
I'm serious. Bobby Benson ended up... Oh, wow, this guy was the Beast. Alexander, that is.
The Beast?
Yeah.
Oh, as in Beauty and the Beast?
No, that's actually what they called his serial killer name.
I thought you just meant he was really ripped.
Bob the Beast Benson murdered.
Alexander's a fucking beast!
He's ready. You ready, bro, for some hot sickle action?
Yes! Yeah,
Right.
yes.
Yes, me too. All right.
Yeah, I'm adequately ready.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past
That's
the
hardly
magical
a
rose
scythe.
hedges. The leaves flies, Alexander tries to
The
put
Harrier's
the
like, this is gonna
faster
take a
than they can
while.
grow back together. He sees
uh.
light.
I did it.
Who dares enter Beast's garden?
Oh,
I
God.
need a
My
dentist,
name
you
is
know what?
Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
I'm scared of your ugliness.
And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle.
Put your finger in your mouth and try to voice that Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
Shut up.
You must be a prince, then.
What?
I know the nature of princes all too well.
Can you make my fountain stop being in suspended animation?
Please just drown him in the fountain.
Well, for the
It looks
face
like our
of a
voices have
beast,
the power to stop time.
it is really quite noble.
Hi. I'm glad you like it.
A pleasant compliment is all that was needed to solve this puzzle.
I do.
But you didn't have that in your inventory.
Caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair
We're
maidens.
going to be explaining this for another 3
But I
minutes.
rank
Go do
with
something
many
else.
evil hags.
I'm the same voice actor as the narrator, except my mouth's full of soap.
By the way, I had sex with Casima too.
Walked in shape.
I know we weren't even talking about it, but I just thought I should bring it up.
FYI.
Just so
Surely
you know.
there is a way off this island.
Oh,
No.
surely. You broke in?
Yeah,
did you
open
not?
your magic map and select another continent, you moron.
You've been doing it the whole stupid game.
Jesus.
Eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt.
By the way, you know what's more ridiculous than a bill? A bill with a goatee.
You are the
Oh, is that what I am?
I was the first draft for the Penguin in Tim Burton's Batman Returns.
For the druid.
Look at
who
my
stole
sprite,
my
it's
heirloom
ridiculous.
coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like a razor or...
You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for
barrier.
you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past
By the way, do you
Death.
want to come eat at White Castle?
dire life.
It's what you crave.
By the laws of
And it's right behind us.
you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast.
Yes.
Your reward for broaching this
Which
garden
is actually
to
what
be
you look
my
like right now,
slave.
so.
A slave as
You'll need the moon pearl to stop that.
You have only a few hours of humanity left.
Wait, why does...
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment.
True love,
Spells
therefore you're
always have
screwed.
a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my
I'm
own.
sorry, I'm talking enchantment in terms of infection.
A way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke.
It was funny, though.
You see,
Pretty good
I
one.
need only
It's
find
classic.
a
Not
maiden
bad.
to join
I
me
use that one
here,
every now and then, too.
to share my
Looks at himself
castle,
like, well,
my
you got me.
life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
No, I think you're handsome. Alexander
I shall
kisses him
try
on the
to find
cheek.
Such a maid. For Casima's sake.
And the curse is broken.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand.
Why is he cursed?
However,
Because he stepped in here.
Please.
Oh.
I give you
So,
this token.
the hedges were like
It's
way of
my
keeping him
family
out.
ring,
But he's
and
stupid.
the only heirloom I have left. If
I'll
perchance
just give it to
you
you,
should,
stranger.
if you think you have found a maid.
What was the rest of that?
I shall
Didn't catch
give
that.
her this ring.
He has to find a
Yes,
maid?
she must
I shall
accept
give
it of
her
her
this
own
ring.
free
Do you have a
will.
bird handy?
By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you.
By the way, why did they make Chip and Mrs. Potsworth and Lumiere into monsters too? They didn't do anything.
Makes
no sense.
That's horrible.
Your master will await you.
Solve. Ah, puzzle, solve a puzzle. It's really quite good.
That's what this game needs, is more musical interludes.
No, it needs money less of those.
I'm Alexander!
The deer's like, oh shit, he's back.
Alexander
damn it.
pulls out his magic map.
What were you, dear, in a past life?
Alexander.
Oh god. Alexander, yes.
Alexander cut me off!
Shopkeeper, will you accept this ring? Oh, you're bound to the beast. You win.
I think Alexander's going to turn into a cheetah from the looks of things.
Bookstore owner, you look like somebody who would have sex with a beast. What the?
Oh, it's rare that you go past the pawn shop and library.
Alexander sees no use for that item.
That's a person.
Good day.
Women who aren't sex objects to Alexander are
God,
worthless.
Alexander, you dick.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
Neither am I. What with my
Get-
parole?
Pardon me,
Get back in
I
Jello's
hope you don't think
Pueblo,
me
slave girl.
But I see that you like roses.
Oh my
I
God.
thought you might
Okay,
perhaps
Alexander.
like a fresh white rose.
No, it's not Casima, so it's doing
Alexander
a little
can
better.
see the conflict in the girl's pretty face.
Alexander
as
has
she
never seen a
fights
restraining
between her
order come so
distrust of
quickly.
him And her desire
How do you
for the
feel
white
about a
roses.
life of
The
enchanted
rose
servitude
wins.
with a beast?
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of
I'll trick this peasant girl. Too sweet.
delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
Around.
There are
My
many
boy the beast who I'm playing wingman with.
and they grow together like magic.
Also, he can give women a guaranteed orgasm, I hear.
To see them.
Like guaranteed, like clockwork.
Speak so.
Or your money back.
Especially to a stranger.
We call it Minotaur method.
Thank you for the rose, though. Kind sir.
We can take this ring now? Tricked!
No.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl.
Is your name
He
Belle?
decides to bring up the subject of beast with her.
She would make a fine
Let me
scapegoat.
tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running
Why
through
did they call
deep
it that? Never
forest.
mind.
It's
The
enchanted,
path
though.
crosses 3 magic
In a
blockades
fun way.
set to keep all visitors away. At the
Do
center
you want to go?
lives a tremendous
I know I'm
beast.
upselling it a little bit, but...
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting!
Seriously?
What kind of a
Magic
beast?
blockades are
Is
exciting?
it very terrifying and ferocious?
What fun!
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince.
He's not so bad.
Of a man.
And talks like this.
A beast?
I kind of feel like Beast isn't the best name that he chose,
How is
but
that
you know.
possible? Is the beast magic too?
Look, just wear the fucking ring.
Enchanted.
I'll say anything
Beast
you
was
want.
once a prince, but a witch
Would you like it if he were enchanted? Yes, he's very enchanted.
him on the island.
Normal beast
There
otherwise,
he
though.
lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
Alexander, you consigning that poor girl to a lifetime with the beast?
Jollo, not now.
Jollo, get the fuck out of here.
I'm closing
lonely
here.
prospect, isn't it?
I need to see the Jollo.
I have met him.
Also, if things don't work out with the beast, why don't you give me your magic phone number?
Who would not be?
He really
Alexander pulls out his magic contacts list.
Oh, how it breaks my heart.
Alexander pulls out his magic
If I
black
could,
book app.
I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Even Alexander thinks this woman's standards are comically low.
Alexander finds this way too easy.
You would not be afraid of him?
Afraid?
Thank God,
Maybe
says
at
Alexander.
first. But how silly of me to
But
speak so.
it's better than
The
being a
roses in
slave
this
girl.
yard are the only
To what it
magic
announced
I
to this island's Mexico.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go.
Smell this rag and I'll...
Truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here?
Take a look at this magic blackjack clump.
I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go...
Okay, well, we're just gonna open up the
This is
magic
the
map,
only
alright?
home I have ever known.
I think we get the idea now. She's...
Home is a hard place to leave.
Alexander's twirling his fingers right now.
But I will go. If I can help him, I must go.
You know, not that I want to do the beast any favors, but you could lose the blue hoodie there. Toots.
Thank you, Lady Gullible.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Spell broken, I'm in the clear.
Woo!
Wow, that
Dodged a bullet there.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Wow.
Find me a girl. I think I saw one screen over from the pawn shop. That's serious? Is that the first? Would Lady Celeste have counted too?
Yeah, Lady Celeste is... Yeah.
Oracle.
Girl with wings.
Oracle, how do you feel about marrying a beast? Did you say beast? Yes. I can't even dress that up.
I meant best.
He's a beast in bed. It's like a fortune cookie.